welcome in the channel of Technical Guruji. Today I will teach you the topic absorption by roots. After watching this video, you will be able to clarify all your doubts that you are having in the chapter of absorption by roots. Okay, so here we go. After watching this video, please like, share and comment to my video, and please subscribe to my channel. Okay, so here we go. So why plants need water? Why plants need water? First of all, what is absorption? First you have to understand what is absorption. So to know this absorption, what is absorption, you have seen many examples of absorption. If you noticed, if you drop a cup of water into the soil, after time you will see that the water has been vanished. How is it possible? This can be possible, and this is only told as absorption. Okay, this is called absorption. To absorb something, if you have the soil has absorbed the water, this is called absorption. For example, everything is not absorption. If you drop your clothes into the sack, no, into a rope. Okay, if you drop your wet clothes into the dry and sunny day in a rope, okay, you will see after some time your clothes has been dried. How is it possible? Yes, this is called evaporation. Okay, the water droplets has been evaporated by into the atmosphere. This is called evaporation. Okay, now back to the topic. What is as you have understand what is absorption. So why plants need water? As you know, everything that is alive in the earth, okay, needs water for their survival. But plants need water for many purposes. For example, photosynthesis, to proceed photosynthesis, transportation, okay, etc. Okay, so for photosynthesis, plants need water, sunlight, sorry guys, my mother has came. Okay, so as you know, plants need water for photosynthesis, as I have explained. Okay, so to proceed photosynthesis, plants need water within the with the minerals. Okay, so what is minerals? Minerals are present in the soil. Okay, the main purpose of minerals is to growth, is basically growth in plants. Without minerals there will not be any growth in plants. Okay, so I'm explaining only two examples, okay, of minerals. Okay, so like magnesium and potassium. What is the main function of magnesium in plants? Okay, the main function of magnesium is to synthesize chlorophyll. Then what is chlorophyll? Chlorophyll is the pigment which is present in the leaves, by which you have noticed that the plant's leaf color is green. This is due to the pigment called chlorophyll. So magnesium main purpose is to synthesize chlorophyll. Okay, then what is the function of potassium? So potassium in plants helps in the closing and opening of the stomata. Now what is stomata? Stomata are the small spores, or you can say little hole in the leaves that cannot be seen by the naked eyes. You have to use microscope, okay, to see the stomata. Okay, so potassium usually helps in the opening and closing of stomata. So what is the use of opening and closing of stomata? As you have heard in my video that for transpiration. Okay, what is transpiration? Transpiration is the process by which plants transpiration is the process by which water from the plants gets evaporated from the aerial parts of the plants. What is aerial parts? You can say aerial parts as the upper part of the plant. Okay, like leaves, stem. This is the aerial parts of the plants. Okay, branches, aerial parts. Okay, so back to the topic again. So potassium in plants helps in the closing and opening of stomata. So transpiration, what is transpiration? You have understand. Okay, so to proceed transpiration, for example, xylem and phloem has absorbed the water phloem xylem and phloem are together called as vascular tissue, which is in the plants. Okay, the main function of xylem is to absorb water, and phloem main function is to absorb water and food materials. Okay, so transpiration, as they have absorbed a lot of water from the soil, lot of water and minerals from the soil plants have absorbed, so that much of water can't be used in photosynthesis. So the excess water which are in the plants, so they gets evaporated by the aerial parts, and aerial parts there is leaves. Okay, especially stomata, within the help of stomata, excess amount of water which is present in plants gets evaporated into the atmosphere. This is called transpiration. Okay, now so only 1% or 2% water is utilized in the plants for photosynthesis. Okay, now back to the topic. What is passive? There are two types of absorption: active mineral absorption and passive mineral absorption. What is passive? As you know, passive is nothing. Passive, active, active, passive is nothing. What is passive? Passive is no involvement of energy. Passive mineral absorption is the process by which minerals are absorbed without the involvement of energy. Okay, for being active we need energy, for being passive we don't need any energy. Okay, passive mineral absorption is the process by which minerals are absorbed without the involvement of energy. Okay, so as I can tell you, see, this is the water molecules. Okay, this triangular shape is the water molecules. Okay, so here you can see there is less water concentration, there is less water concentration, and here is more water concentration. So if we have to flow the water from higher concentration to lower concentration, we don't require energy from this side to this side. We will not be applying any energy. They will definitely go from higher concentration to lower concentration. This is called the passive mineral absorption. This is called passive mineral absorption. But for being active you need energy. Okay, for being active you need energy. So active mineral absorption is the process in which minerals are absorbed by using metabolic energy. Okay, see, here water molecules is less, and here water molecules is high, lower concentration to higher concentration. So for lower concentration to higher concentration we need energy, because if you take a if you take a 1 cup of water into 1 cup of water and the other cup of water, and use the string. Okay, use the pipe or the string. Okay, and here the amount is high and here the amount is low. Okay, definitely from higher concentration to lower concentration it will flow. Okay, but if we require to flow the water from lower concentration to the higher concentration, we require energy. So this energy is termed as active mineral. This is metabolic energy. This energy is called as metabolic energy. So this energy from lower concentration to higher concentration, this process is termed as active mineral absorption. Okay, so according to me you have understood passive mineral absorption and active mineral absorption. Now what is imbibition? Imbibition is the third topic, sorry. Imbibition, you have clearly seen your mother or our mother is making moong dal sprouts. So for moong dal sprout you have seen that mom is dropping the moong dal into a container or something, and see, in the morning you have seen the moong dal has been swallowed up. How is it possible? Okay, so this is the process you know as imbibition. Okay, imbibition is the process by which living cell or dead cell absorb water from their cell membrane. Okay, from their cell membrane. Okay, if you are the gymmers, okay, you know, if you are eating almonds, you take 4 or 5 almond nuts. Okay, and you drop you take a cup of water or glass of water, and you drop the almonds into that, and you soak for all all the for the night, okay, and when you wake up in the morning, you see the almond size has been increased, okay. So this process is called imbibition, swollen of cells, okay, imbibition, okay, which is hydrophilic. This imbibition this is there are two terms, hydrophilic and hydrophobic, okay, hydrophobic. Now, what is difference between hydrophilic and hydrophobic? The main meaning of what is the meaning of hydrophilic? Hydrophilic means to get attachment, to be in the love with the water. Hydrophilic means love with water, but hydrophobic means a hate with water, okay. This hydrophobic means this hydrophobic does not like the water, this hate the water, but this hydrophilic loves the water, okay. This is the difference between hydrophilic and hydrophobic, okay. Next topic, what is diffusion? Okay, diffusion, as you can see, you can say this one as the passive mineral absorption also, not passive mineral absorption, but it is similar to that. What is diffusion? Diffusion is the movement of molecules from their higher concentration to lower concentration area, okay. Higher concentration, as you have seen here, higher concentration to lower concentration, this is called diffusion. But here is the point. What is now next topic is osmosis, as you have seen there, okay. Osmosis is the process by which movement of molecules through a higher concentration to lower concentration by using semi-permeable membrane. This is the point. What is semi-permeable membrane? Semi-permeable membrane, what is the semi-permeable membrane? Semi-permeable membrane works as a filter paper, okay. This semi-permeable membrane do not allow water molecules or solute particles to pass through this solution. If you take a cup of water and put some sand solution into the cup of water, and when you start this process, okay, only the solvent molecules will pass, and the solute molecules will be separated by this semi-permeable membrane. But in this process, diffusion process, everything that is mixed in the solution can be passed. There is no filter paper, okay. So there are three types of cell: hypotonic, isotonic, hypertonic. See, hypertonic means hyper, a person is hyper, means it have more number of angriness, okay. So I'm explaining you about solute and solvent, okay, according to solute and solvent. So first from here only, hypotonic does not mean anything. Hypotonic means here solute is less, means solute means that that cannot flow, solvent means which can flow, okay. So solute is less. If solute is less, it is termed as hypotonic solution. Then if solute will be less, that is then of course solvent molecules will be more, okay. So solute particles is here, and here more concentration of solvent, okay. This is solvent particles, this is solute particles, okay. Here if solute will be less in a cell and solvent will be more, it will termed as hypertonic solution, okay, or hypertonic cell, okay. Now isotonic, in this process equal, nothing disbalance, equal in everything, solute equal, solvent equal. So this type of cell is termed as isotonic solution, okay. Now is hypertonic, as I was talking about hypertonic. Hyperactive means very angriness, more. So more in solute, more in concentration, will less if the solute will be more in concentration, then solvent will be less, okay, means vice versa, okay. Now according to this only, tonicity is termed as the external wait, my camera is shaking. Tonicity is the external environment of the cell, this hypotonic, isotonic, hypertonic, this is called as the tonicity. If solute will be less, then hypotonic. If solute will be equal, then isotonic. If solute will be more, then hypertonic. Okay, I'm explaining with you an example. If you take a grapes, this is a grapes, okay, and you take a cup of water and put some grapes into the water, you will find that the size of the grapes has been increased. That means in that cup of water, solute amount were less and solvent amount were more. So this is called in this one the size has been increased. Okay, this type of in this grape size will be swollen up. Okay, this is called endosmosis, means inward movement of water molecules. Okay, see this is example. Wait, I'm explaining. This is a wait, I'm sorry. This is a grapes. Okay, this is a grapes. Okay, if you drop in a solution where solvent molecules is more, you will see after some time those grape size has been increased. This is called inward movement. What happened there? What happened here? The size of the grapes were this much. Okay, but the movement of water molecules, so the size has been increased and it reached to this stage. This is called endosmosis. And now you will understand about exosmosis. Okay, same thing. If you take a cup of water and you will add a more number of solute means you can add NaCl or sodium chloride, which is termed as salt. If you add a more number of salt, okay, and you will drop grapes, and water or solvent will be also there, and you will drop grapes. Okay, you will see after some time the grape size has been shrunken. This means the size of the grapes was this. Okay, was this, but after some time when the solute is more and solvent is less, you will see after time this grape size has been shrunken. Okay, and it comes into this stage. That means from the grapes the water has been removed outward. Okay, this is called exosmosis. Okay, this is termed as endosmosis, this is termed as exosmosis. So endosmosis means inward movement of water and exosmosis means outward movement of water. Okay, now the main topic, hypertonic, hypertonic, isotonic, hypotonic, as you have seen here. Okay, here, okay. Now see, this is the solution. This is the cell. This is a cell where this is the solvent molecules. Solvent is less. See, very less solvent. This is the cell. This is the membrane. And this is the cell. And here less number of solvent molecules is here. So what you understand? If less number of solvent will be there, solvent will be less and solute will be more, then it is termed as hypertonic solution. Okay, see here, if solute will be more and solvent will be less, then is it termed as hypertonic solution. Here hypertonic solution. Okay, and now here, wait, so see, solvent is less and solute is more. This type of cell water moves out and hence termed as plasmolysed cell. Okay, now a term came and which is known as plasmolysis. Okay, plasmolysed means shrunken cell is termed as plasmolysed cell. Okay, in this cell water molecules is very less, so if you drop a cell or the grapes, okay, it is common that the cell will be shrunken. Okay, but in the, as you have understand here, isotonic solution, no change, nothing change. Okay, isotonic solution, solvent is also that much, solute means everything is equal, so no change. This is called as flaccid cell. Okay, Now hypotonic solution. Hypotonic solution. Hypotonic, what is hypotonic solution? Solute will be less and solvent will be more. So if you have seen this example, okay, this one, if solute will be solute will be less and solvent will be more, then the size will increase, as you have seen. Same thing happens with this hypotonic solution. Here the cell, see, shrunken cell, nothing, no change. See this cell and this cell, the size has increased. So this type of cell is termed as turgid cell. Okay. Now the meaning of concentration is solute amount. The meaning of concentration is solute amount is less or more. What is concentration? Less concentrated, high concentrated. Concentration you can generally define in the term of solute. Okay, solute, sand, NaCl, or anything which cannot flow. Okay. Now the main topic, what is ascent of sap? Ascent of sap means movement of water from roots to upper parts of the plants. Ascent of sap. Okay, so now I'm explaining one thing. What is ascent of sap? Ascent of sap from movement of water molecules means from roots to the upper parts of the plants, to the stem, to the branch, to the leaf, etc. Okay. Now transpiration is the process by which water gets evaporated by the leaves. As you have read it before, transpiration is the process by which excess amount of water molecules can be evaporated by the aerial parts of the plants. Okay. Now what is root pressure? Root pressure is the force by which root helps in the driving of fluid and other ions from the soil to the in the upward direction. What is root pressure? Root will definitely absorb water, so it will toward the horizontal position. Okay, vertical position. The plant always stand in the vertical position. So root pressure, the water molecules from the roots will be absorbed by the xylem, vascular tissue, xylem and phloem. Okay. Back to the topic. What is root pressure? Without root pressure, plants water which is absorbed can't be driven in the upward direction. So for driving the fluid in the upward direction, plants have to apply some pressure, which is termed as root pressure. So if I'm attracting, see this is the suppose this is the water. If I have to attract this one, okay, this is in this way the water molecules will be attracted. Okay. So attraction between water molecules is termed as cohesive force. There are two types of force. One is cohesive force, one is adhesive force. So what is cohesive force and what is adhesive force? Attraction between water molecules is termed as cohesive force. You have seen one example. If you place droplets of water here and droplets of water here, okay, you will notice after some time the water droplets has made the bigger size and they have jointed. How is it possible? This attraction force is termed as cohesive force. Okay, cohesive force. Okay, this is termed as cohesive force. Attraction between water molecules is termed as cohesive force. Now if I'm explaining in figure. This is the plant stem. Okay, I'm driving the fluid here. I'm driving the fluid which is solvent molecules. Okay, this is the solvent molecules of water molecules. Okay, this two force is cohesive force, attraction between water molecules, but there should be any force which will hold the water. Otherwise, if you are applying the force, if water molecules gets forced, okay, they will drive the fluid, okay. But how? So suppose in this big giant sequoia tree which is 363 feet tall, okay, how water will be reached to the leaves? So for this one they needs adhesive force. This is called adhesive force, okay. This force, okay, the force which is in the which is between the water molecules is termed as cohesive force. But the force which is which gets attached by the stem, by the wall of the container or stem is termed as adhesive force. So a type of force which by which water molecules are attracted, attached, and the walls of the cells is termed as adhesive force. A type of force by which water molecules are attracted by the walls, by the walls of the cell, you can say that cell container. See, this is the container, this can you can say this as the wall, okay. So this attraction between water molecules is termed as adhesive force, okay. So now I'm explaining little bit in easiest way. Cohesive is generally attraction between the water molecules, and the force of adhesion is the force exerted on the walls of the cell, okay. This type of together is known as capillarity. This both cohesive force and adhesive force is together termed as capillarity, okay. Now adhesive force is generally helps in not falling of water when it is passed through xylem. That I was explaining here. By mistakenly it has vanished. So that I was explaining before. Adhesive force generally helps in not falling water molecules when it is fast. See, I'm explaining. See, suppose this is the plant. This is the plant. Okay, I am absorbing water. Okay, see, I am absorbing water. It will reach up to this much distance, but if I have to pass the water in the big sequoia tree, this much 363 feet long, okay, how I will reach? There should be any force, there should be any pressure, suction force, root pressure should be applied. So if I have to draw the fluid solvent molecules from lower concentration, from higher concentration to lower concentration, root pressure will be applied, okay. When root pressure will be applied, the water molecules will be pushed, okay, in the upward direction, okay. When it will be pushed, so this force will apply, cohesive force attraction between water molecules, okay. This water molecules will be attached and it will be thrown out, it will pushed out in the upward direction. But now if we have to push the water, we need adhesive force also, no. If I will draw the fluids at a certain distance, okay, the water can easily fall. But if I am drawing the fluids here, okay, the fluid can easily be fall into the back to the position only. But if there will be adhesive force, it will hold the water molecules here also, means the wall of the container will also hold the water molecules so that it can reach to their destination, okay. Now back to the topic. Due to transpiration, water is pulled by the leaves and hence it causes transpiration. Due to transpiration, water is pulled by the leaves. So to appear transpiration, there should be transpiration. For the process of transpiration, there should be an transpirational pull. Okay, what is transpirational pull? See, I'm explaining. Excuse me. Transpirational pull. Plants need water for transpiration, so it will make a force to attract the fluids from the roots to the upper parts. So this type of pull is termed as, here it is not mentioned, this type of pull is termed as transpirational pull. Okay, now I'm explaining. See, now I'm from that time, now how the water pass, now how water is absorbed from soil. See, pathway of water. Water goes into root hairs first. First water will enter through, water will from soil, the water will enter into where? The water will enter where? The water will enter into the roots. Okay, from roots to root epidermis, from root to root epidermis, from root epidermis to root cortex, from root cortex to endodermis, then xylem, and then the water will be pulled upward. And here the chapter ends. Okay, if you like this video, please follow, subscribe, please like, share and comment to my video. Thank you, thanks a lot for watching this video.